What's good, you guys? It's good to be back again with another video, man. But this time I'm not going to be doing any type of reaction video. I'm going to do my top 10 albums for the year. The ones that I actually did enjoy the most from the entire year. Now, obviously, I didn't get to listen to every single album that came out in 2018, man. But still, these are the albums I did get to listen to. And the most important factor when it comes to my list is that these albums have a lot of replay value when it comes to the content it has. Like, I could go to the car, I could be listening to them on my earphones, and overall, I just enjoy the album so much that I actually want to keep replaying the tracks on it. So that's the most important factor when it comes to my top 10 albums for the year. Obviously, this is not an objective type of list at all. Music is completely subjective, so my bad. So regardless, you could put down below in the comment section your favorite albums for the year, the top 10 from your list. Put it down below in the comments if you want to share and just see what actually happens when it comes to the differences. Maybe I didn't listen to the album you have on your list, so maybe I could just go back to it and listen to it and just see if I do enjoy it overall. But either way, we're going to get to my list right here. Like I said previously, this is going to be the most important factor is going to be replay value for my list. So right here, I'm going to start with number 10, man. Kanye West, yay. For me, Ghost Town and No Mistakes were my favorite tracks when it came to this project right here, bro, because Kanye West got pretty personal when it came to this project, even with the cover art, the way he was talking about bipolar and his mental state. It was very interesting to listen to Kanye just get very personal, and the production overall was really good when it came to Ghost Town and No Mistakes. Ghost Town, the part where it's like the, how do you say, like at the end part where he was having the female voice right there. At the last part where the female voice was singing when she was saying nothing hurts anymore, I feel kind of free, we still the kids we used to be. It felt very like, how do you say, vibrant and very energetic and passionate overall when it came to the production and her voice as well. So it was very interesting to listen to Ghost Town because I did enjoy the melodies when it came to Kanye too. I did enjoy his vocals on the track, but that last part of production he added, the way he added at the end part was amazing, just very passionate. Had the same thing with No Mistakes, man. I did enjoy this track a lot because it was once again very passionate, very personal, very powerful. Not only the production, but Kanye West as well on the track. So Kanye Ye was a very personal album, very personal project on 2018. Okay, so number 9 on my list is going to be X album. This is definitely the most complete project from X to me personally because I feel like we get every single type of X right here. When it comes to his flows on Moonlight, Infinity, AAA with Joey Badass, that was a crazy type of flow. I did enjoy Hope too when it came to the vocal melodies on that track. That was the track for the Parkland shooting situation. He actually did release that before the album, but he put it on the album as well. That was a really good track. I did enjoy Changes, the emotional vibes that it had on Changes with PNB Rock. And Floor 555 had a lot of aggression, a lot of aggressive vibes that did remind me of the Larny Bastards type of SoundCloud genre, type of vibe that he had when it came to when he was less known as an artist and he wasn't that mainstream. But overall, it has a lot of different type of flows and different type of production. So I did enjoy X album a lot. Definitely, to me personally, his most complete project. So it's a very good listen. That's number 9 on my list. Number 8 on my list is going to be Pusha T, Daytona. Very precise project, very concise. 7 tracks, but very good 7 tracks right there. I did enjoy the production a lot. From the albums that Kanye did release this year that he actually had things that he actually worked on, this project is definitely probably the best production that he's worked on for the albums he worked on this year. Daytona is a really good project. If you do enjoy Pusha T's rapping ability, his rapping skills, they're right here on this project as well. Even though it might be a short project, it has a lot of content and a lot of substance to it. So you're definitely going to enjoy this project if you do enjoy that rapping ability from Pusha T. We do know the situations when it came to Drake. Of course, it really did start when it came to Infrared, the last track on the album. But we don't really have to get into that. That was interesting as well when it came to the overall situation it brought up. But the album by itself is really good and worth to listen to. Okay, so at number 7 in my list, I got Tory Lanez Love Me Now. Very, very good project. Very underrated project from this year because I feel like Tory Lanez did deliver when it came to the melodies, the R&B type of vibes, the vocals. They were very good and very, very high replay value when it came to the tracks. Swing with Trey songs. And PNB Rock was amazing overall. I did enjoy the verses from every single artist on the track, including Tory Lanez, of course. Meek Mill did surprise me when it came to Drip on the track Drip because his flow was definitely different from what I'm used to listening to Meek Mill. Very, very solid project from Tory Lanez. Like I said, if you're into the R&B, if you're into the R&B type of vibe, singing type of vibe, melodic type of vibe, and you enjoy Tory Lanez vocals, so you're definitely gonna get this on this album. So that's definitely number 7 on my list right here. Number 6 to me is gonna be The Weeknd, My Dear Melancholy. It's a short project, but it does have a lot of good tracks for me, the ones that it has on the album. Privilege, Wasted Times. I did enjoy Privilege a lot because it does remind me of that older type of Weeknd, that older type of Able vibe when it came to XO Tory Overdose with House of Balloons, Thursday, Echoes of Silence, the Trilogy era. But at the same time, it's like he's combining the mainstream type of sound with the older type of sound to have this EP right here. Privilege, like I said, is really good. Wasted Times, even though he was talking about Selena Gomez when it came to Call Out My Name, on Wasted Times, he's actually talking about his other relationship. I don't remember her name. I think it's Bella Hadid, if I'm not mistaken. But it's interesting to see he talks about both on this album right here, on this project, the EP, however you want to say it. I Was Never There has an amazing transition. Probably the best track when it comes to the transition overall and the production on the track. But still, it's a very good project because a lot of the tracks right here just reminds me of that older type of Able. Wasted Times, I like the line where he says, I ain't got no business catching feelings, but you've been with me since the beginning. It's like a very personal moment right there between Bella Hadid and him when it comes to this track. And it's interesting still to see the way he talks about Selena Gomez on Call Out My Name. So overall, a very solid project from The Weeknd, even though it has short tracks. A short project, should I say, not short tracks. A short project overall, even though it's still short, I did enjoy a lot of the tracks on this album. Practically every track on the album, to be honest, because I'm a big fan of The Weeknd and I just enjoy his type of music. Number 5 on my list is going to be Mick Jenkins, Pieces of a Man. A very, very underrated project this year. Probably the most underrated project for me this year because a lot of people just didn't review the album, to be honest, and I was surprised because it's a really, really good project. I did enjoy Barcelona, Padded Locks. Gwendolyn's Apprehension was very, very good. I did enjoy the sample when it came to old video game type of style sample. Gwendolyn's Apprehension, it was a very, very good track, man. The flow from Mick Jenkins on that track was amazing. Like I said, the sample, the old video game sample was amazing too. Padded Locks was one of the best tracks on this album, man. Definitely the aggression and the high energy when it came to this track was amazing. I did enjoy Mick Jenkins' flow and Ghostface flow as well, but Mick Jenkins just killed it at the start right there, bro. Insane type of flow. I just enjoyed it a lot. Listening to it a lot of times throughout the year, so definitely one of my favorite tracks from the year. Barcelona was incredible too. He actually has a reference to Frank Ocean right here on Barcelona. If you haven't listened to it, make sure to listen to it. That was interesting as well from the track. But I did enjoy the different type of sounds and his flow also on Barcelona. So it's a very solid project. I don't really understand why people didn't review this project. It's like people just completely forgot about the project for some reason. Didn't decide to review it, but it's a very underrated project and I did review it. I'll put the link down below of all my reactions to these projects if I did do reactions to them. But overall, Mick Jenkins, Pieces of a Man, a very solid project, a great project in my opinion. Number 4 on my list is going to be Earl Sweatshirt, some rap songs. Such an interesting project, man. A very, very personal project, a very dark project. Probably Earl Sweatshirt's most darkest project as of right now. Peanut, as soon as you listen to Peanut, bro, the flow, the way it's like chopped up when it comes to his flow and the production too. The chills I get when I listen to that track, considering the context when it comes to his father as well, and when he released the track for the project, it's just insane. I don't know, it feels very, very intimate listening to this project. The mid was amazing. I did enjoy the mid a lot. I love the loops right here on this production when it comes to the album. December 24 was amazing when he talks about Allen with the pig fro, answering the outlet, alley-oop and all this shit home, after the assist, powering up. Wait, I think it's powering up, after the assist. How you want the real smoke family. The way he just says those bars, of course I'm not saying it in the same vibe, he's saying it in the same type of melody, however you want to say it. It's not really a melody, it's a bar. But you get my point, I'm not saying it the same exact way he's saying it. I'm paraphrasing, but either way, it's a great, great verse right there, December 24. And even though the tracks may seem short, it has a lot of substance. It's a very good project, very intimate, very personal type of project, very lo-fi as well. But still, even though some people might say the mixing is kind of different, I personally did enjoy it and it did grow on me even more as I kept listening to the project, man. So very good project from Earl Sweatshirt, some rap songs. So the next album is going to be Kids See Ghosts number 3, Fourth Dimension was crazy, man. When Kanye West says, if I get locked up, I won't finish the sentence. and he literally doesn't finish the sentence. Bruh, it's just crazy. People might seem that like a simple thing, but I was just like, damn, I like the wordplay right here. He doesn't finish the bar. Kid Seagulls, such a, I don't know, the feeling in the production, such an amazing album overall. I did enjoy Kanye West a lot on this album. It's probably the best one from the list when it comes to overall the projects. I did say Daytona probably has the best production from those albums Kanye worked on, but definitely as an overall project, I did enjoy Kid Seagulls more. Fourth Dimension, like I said, was crazy. A lot of very good tracks, of course. But that's definitely my favorite track on the project. If you want to listen to Kid Cudi at his best, combined with Kanye West at his best, with great production, definitely listen to Kid Seagulls, man. An amazing album, definitely one of my favorites from the year. That's number 3 on my list, so we're going to go to number 2 right here. DiCaprio 2, J.I.D. Jid. Still to this day, I don't know if it's J.I.D. or Jid because I've been seeing some interviews where people say Jid, reviews where people say J.I.D. So let me know down below in the comment section which one is the correct one, or if both of them are actually utilized correctly, like he doesn't actually mind people saying J.I.D. or Jid. Let me know down below in the comment section which one is correct, because still to this day I honestly don't know which one is correct, so I'll be saying J.I.D. and Jid. But DiCaprio 2 was amazing, man. The flows, the insane type of deliveries he had on this album were just some other level shit right here, bro. Westbrook, when it came to the aggression, combined with the feature with A$AP Ferg, was very good too, but the aggression when it came to his flow was nasty. Slick talk, that transition right there was insane. I enjoyed that beat a lot. Joey Badass track, it's a different type of flow. It's like every single track had a different type of flow from J.I.D. Great album, bruh. The variety of flows on this album was insane. The production was insane. If you want to listen to somebody who's just completely snapping throughout all the tracks on the album, listen to the DiCaprio 2, bruh. You're not gonna be not, how do you say, pleased when it comes to rapping ability and skills overall, because J.I.D. has definitely shown he's probably gonna be next up when it comes to top tier elite rappers. Definitely keep an eye out for his next project, bro. Whether it's 2019 or 2020, whatever it is, definitely listen to this project if you haven't listened to it as well. Still, let's get to the number 1 project on this album, man. It's definitely gonna have to be Travis Scott, Astroworld. You have no idea how many times I replayed the tracks on this album, man. It's a crazy amount of times that I replayed it on my car. Stop Trying to Be God, Can't Say, Astro Thunder, Sicko Mode, R.I.P. Screw. So many great tracks on this album, man. The track Carousel with Frank Ocean was amazing too. Surreal type of vibes with the production, trippy type of vibes, psychedelic, mind-bending type of vibes, however you want to say it, man. It's just a great project with so many great tracks. People might be saying it's an overrated album because for some reason it's been played so much. Sicko Mode has been played so much by now. But to me, it didn't disappoint because everything I wanted from this album from Travis when it comes to the production and the flows he has, I got it. Including Houston Fornication was a great track when it came to the flow from Travis. A lot of rapping right there. So Travis Scott definitely delivered with this album. I did enjoy that trippy vibe he had, the psychedelic, mind-bending type of production like I said previously. So overall, very great project. Can't Say Don Toliver went crazy with that flow. Jesus Christ, that flow was fucking nasty, bro. Great production, a very hard-hitting track right there with Can't Say. Don Toliver, if you haven't listened to the track, make sure to listen to Don Toliver verse right there, bro. That was an insane type of flow he had. The way he says, sipping on lean on Robitussin. Yeah. Just his flow completely. I'm not gonna try to do the vocals, bro. I'm gonna fuck it up. Just listen to the track, my guy. One of the most underrated tracks on this album definitely has to be Astro Thunder, bro. The production is just crazy. So many different type of sounds, and it still feels like it's kind of low key at the same time because it has such a, man, I don't even know how to say it, because if I say smooth vibe, it's not really gonna do justice to the track because it has a lot of kind of rigid sounds as well and different type of vibes when it comes to the production. But overall, it's a very great track, and I feel like a lot of people underrate this track for some reason. The way he just flows throughout the track with his vocals right there, Travis Scott on Astro Thunder. I just enjoy the way he says, feels like the life I need is a little distant. What's the part where he says something about blessings? I need blessings in my peace. Angels, halos over me. I need blessings in my peace. I did enjoy that line too. It's a very great track, man. Definitely listen to Astro Thunder as well. Sicko Mode, of course. Who hasn't listened to this track by now, bruh? It's still a great track though, don't get me wrong, but who hasn't listened to this track, so I don't really have to explain it like that. It has a psychedelic type of vibe as well. The production is great. Travis Scott is great on the track. Drake killed it. So you already know what Sicko Mode sounds like. R.I.P. Screw. Bro, definitely one of the great tracks right here. Sway Lee killed it when it came to his part. And I did enjoy the vibe Travis Scott had at the end part when it came to his flow. It was just trippy. Once again, like, he has a very, very trippy type of production right here, psychedelic type of production on the album. So if you definitely enjoy that type of hip-hop, make sure to listen to Travis Scott Astroworld if you haven't by now, because it's definitely the most popular project on this list. So probably you have listened to it, but definitely it's my number one, man. So this is my list right here, man. Let me know down below in the comment section if you do agree with this list, or if you think this list is complete trash, like fuck out of here with this type of list. Either way, let me know down below in the comment section if you did enjoy it or not. Let me know if your list is kind of similar. You could put your list down below in the comments as well, man. I wouldn't mind that at all. I would actually like to see your list and try to see if I actually if I have listened to an album, I could go back and listen to it, is what I'm trying to say. But either way, this is my list right here. Once again, I did start this channel this year, so thanks for subscribing. Thanks for being here for this year. If you want to come back next year, and of course, see my reactions and my reviews and my other type of videos, then I would appreciate that, of course. I'm very thankful. I don't actually take anything for granted, is what I'm trying to say. I appreciate you guys for subscribing, for liking the videos as always. That's about it, my guy. Subscribe for some other reactions if you haven't actually subscribed yet. Subscribe for some more lists. When it comes to like year and lists for the next year, we're definitely going to be doing these type of lists, of course. That's about it, bro. Take care.